Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had an amazing weekend. I didn't really do much of anything, so it was great. Today we're going to be talking about something that I am always annoyed by, and I was hoping that we would get to a point in our society where people would not ask this question. I've made this video before. I took it down because it's pretty old, and I'd like to essentially redo it and kind of give some new insight into how I feel now that I'm a few years older. Alright, so every day that I come to my office, I get on the train, and we have to pass the local hospital in order to get into the city. And there have been several occasions where the train conductor will ask me, let me backtrack. If you're disabled and you get on the train, the conductors and the ticket agents like to know where you're going so that they can be prepared for when we get to said destination. Because if you're in a wheelchair, they have to get the bridge plate, or you just have a hard time moving as quickly, all those things. Anyway, because I'm in my wheelchair, they asked me what station I'm getting off. And most of the conductors and ticket agents know me by now. But every once in a while you get a new person, and the first question they ask, are you going to the hospital? And I say, no, I'm going to, and I give them the name of the station, the train station in which I'm going. And they just look at me with wonderment that I'm not going to the hospital. So one day I called over a ticketing agent, and he asked me what station I was getting off. I told, because he was new, he assumed I was getting off at the hospital, and instead of letting it pass, I asked him, why did you think I was going to the hospital? And I think he realized the mistake that he made, and he turned all sorts of colors. He was extremely apologetic, and I said to him, I'm not too sensitive about the issue, but you can't assume that just because you see somebody that's disabled, that they're automatically going to a hospital or a doctor's appointment. A lot of us live normal lives. I have come across this scenario several times in my life, and it's really getting old. And I know people are ignorant, they don't know, they don't understand, but I'm just, as a PSA, and I'm sure other people with other disabilities understand, if you're in an environment where you work with the public, please do not assume the worst. Please do not assume that every waking moment of our lives are spent in some sort of medical facility, or that we're always going to doctor's appointments. It is much appreciated, and I think it is necessary that other people with disabilities, if they so choose, and if they are able to kindly correct the people that they come in contact with if they ask those kinds of questions, so they can think about what they say and they don't say it to someone else, because you are going to say it to someone else, to the wrong person, and there might be some issues. I'm not the wrong person, but at the same time, I want people to be educated, and I want them to understand. I'm tired of the only one that seems to be doing it. Alright, that is the video for today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I just updated and redid my Patreon. It is active. It is up to date, and it would really mean a lot if you want to support me, if you want to support the channel. If you're sick and tired of hearing this crappy audio, please support me. I'll be able to get better equipment. I'll be able to give you guys more content. Maybe do some outdoor vlogs from time to time, if that's what you want to see, and only if you can afford it. And on that note, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. My next video will be out on Wednesday. Unless you become a patron, you might get it a little bit early. It depends on what's going on. But again, you'll see me on Wednesday if you don't. And have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Bye.